Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aries season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Aries. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So I'm getting the names Keith, Chad, and the initials JB again, okay? I get the name Keith a lot, and Chad, and the initials JB. Somebody is trying to hide an ending, okay? This could be an actual death, passing that happened in the past here, okay? They're trying to get away with it, okay, with the devil energy. Somebody's trying to run off. They could have ties to the legal system, the courts, the justice system here. They could have been working with someone from the past here to get away with this, or perhaps this is what they did. Something happened at a party or at a home here, okay? Something went down, and, you know, they don't want to be held accountable for this here, okay? So let's see. Was ist das? Okay. We got Zen. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet, and the unexpected here, okay? So somebody was blindsided here, all right? They were in their Zen, okay? They were in their Zen energy here. Unexpected. The finest of pleasures are always the unexpected ones here, okay? So keep in mind this also, I'm getting past, present, and future here. Somebody could have even plotted on you. These individuals, these are people who have certain titles. That's what I'm getting off top intuitively here, okay? You got Zen, unexpected, and clemency here. So I feel like the way it ties into you, some of you guys were mixed up in, well, you weren't mixed up in anything. Someone from this group here, I don't know if all those names, those people were working directly together here, but those are just the names and initials that I got. They did this in the past, okay? They did this in the past, and I feel like they could have been planning to do this in the future, but with Zen and unexpected, somebody didn't see it coming, okay? They didn't suspect anyone around them in their environment here, okay? Like they were in la la land, and not to say that they were naive, but they felt comfortable in the space that they were in. Zen and unexpected here. And then you got clemency at the bottom of the deck, and that's throwing me, okay? That's throwing me. So somebody could even, you know, when it comes to the current energy or the future, someone could even be trying to hide the fact that they plotted an ending for you. Because why is that clemency coming in? Oh, clemency. Okay, so so there has been some type of light shine on foul play regarding this situation here, okay? And, you know, they could be working with somebody on the inside here to be let off the hook, is what I'm getting. Something that they created. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself here, okay? And then we have the Fool energy and the Four of Wands here, okay? Interesting. All right. So created, orchestrated here. This could be someone they created a life with here, okay? Jeez, create. This may involve a child. Creation, Fool and Four of Wands, all right? And if this is not an ending, this could be something about a business here, okay? The fall of an empire here. I don't know. Okay, someone's going to go to those. All right, let's move forward. Let's see what else is going down, child. Somebody got paid, though, after an ending, okay? Something was created. If this is, I'm hearing ill will. If this was some type of foul play, it was, you know, manually orchestrated here, or something was not an accident here, okay? Excuse me. Because you got Fool and you got Zen. Someone did not know what hit them. The finest of pleasures are always the unexpected ones here. Okay, Wisdom and Survivor. Look at this. You could be a survivor. When everyone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor here. So maybe you survived this here. Okay, like I said, maybe somebody wanted to do this again. Your wisdom, you survived because of your wisdom here. Okay, yeah. I feel like to expect the unexpected here, you know? Wow, awaken. You awaken. You woke up in time. Wow. It's time to awaken to a new day and a new you. You are no longer a caterpillar. You're a butterfly. So you awoke here. You went through some type of transformation here. Tapped into some inner wisdom here. That's how you survived. This is giving Six of Swords energy. This is how you escaped a situation here, okay? There was a generational curse or just a curse that somebody wanted to be reenacted on your timeline here. That's what I'm getting. Wow. They created some type of disaster, or so they thought. Like I said, in regards to what has already transpired for somebody else, it was not an accident here, okay? A house fire could be relevant here. Security. Be careful not to... Well, I said it like that because I'm just getting security. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. Comfort freaking mation here, okay? You awoke to an energy, a space, an environment where you realize something was not so secure and it was not a good idea for you to let your guard down here, okay? Be here now. Yes. Wow. Life is too short to be living in the past or worrying about the future. Taking the time to enjoy every moment to the fullest here. So not giving someone the benefit of the doubt. Maybe because of your relationship. Okay? To, with someone here. Okay? The past history here. Like something awoken you to what's going on now. Okay? Maybe a relationship dynamic had changed here. Okay? It wasn't the same. The trust, the love, security. Child, please. You realize you need to get to a secure location. Wisdom and Survivor. Wow. Okay. There could have been something about somebody's home. Somebody was lurking around somebody's home. Okay. Maybe you put up some form of security. Okay. Yeah. Be here now. Like, damn, what has happened in the past, whether it's with you, another person, or both of y'all combined, okay? Like, oh no, I've stayed around here for years, okay, decades. I know this area. I know everybody here. Like, yeah, no. Be here now. Security, okay? Yeah. Wow. Okay. And then Dark Night of the Soul. Wow, bridges, okay? This could have, really put you in the sunken place. That you had to put your guard up. And again, this could be, I know I'm hearing occupation. This could be surrounding people who you thought you could trust. Okay? You could no longer trust them. It was no longer safe. During your dark night of the soul, it may seem that all is lost and that you may not make it through. Rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter. So some of you guys had to leave a location here. That's what this dark night of the soul was about, okay? You could have had to leave home. You could have had to leave a town, a city, okay? Because somebody was lurking with the Fool card and the Four of Wands energy here. This location was no longer secure. Wow, look at this baggage. I'm telling you, you had to leave so your life could improve. And you had to suck it up, Because, when you're not doing anything wrong, it's almost an injustice for you to be inconvenienced, okay? It's like, I remember back in the day when my children were little, there was an issue going on with my daughter and another child, okay? And he was acting up. But for whatever reason, she reached out to me and asked to move my daughter into another classroom. And after I investigated, it didn't have anything to do with my daughter. It had everything to do with the other person, okay? And that's what I'm getting. You know, it was an inconvenience. Like, I feel like, you know, wherever you were at, this could be a home, this could be a job, this could be a location here, a city, a town, again, a neighborhood that you really liked. But you had to get the hell on with that suck it up card, okay? Because something was no longer secure. And when you had some form of epiphany or realization here, and it could have put you in a dark night of the soul, you know, that somebody was plotting on you here, okay? Wow. What the hell? So this is what they're trying to get away with it. Like I said, take it how it resonates here, okay? Because, you know, I'm getting the energy where they have done this before and somebody is trying to get off the hook where somebody lost their life, okay? Or somebody could be trying to get off the hook in regards to plotting on you. But I feel like somebody's hands are dirty. And they're working with someone from the inside. Yep, this person lives a double life, okay? This is somebody who lives a double life here, okay? Child. Yeah. Wow. Because they created something in the past. It could be surround somebody's home or marriage here. Like somebody thought that they were in the company of people that they can trust. Friends, you know, family, lovers, however it went down. Okay. Somebody's playing games and shit. This was about money, indeed. A third wheel, okay? So somebody hooked up with a third wheel, okay? Something about money. So somebody could have got sacrificed here. Because, you know, in this card, this person is running off with a bag, okay? Purple yen, you know? Wow. I'm hearing chess piece and the board, okay? Wow. Because I'm hearing 21 Savage. Red rum, red rum, red rum. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Numbing out. Somebody's drinking. Okay. Double life. Because their double life is getting exposed. It's back. Back again. Twin flame in the reverse. What is this? They are your counterpart in growth, healing, and divine purpose. That's why it feels so intense here, okay? So they're trying to escape this intense feeling here. This on the run energy is what I'm getting, okay? In regards to their double life getting exposed here. Somebody could have took out their partner with this twin flame in the reverse. Like this person wasn't nice. They weren't caring. They weren't loving. They came around to sacrifice somebody. You know, they're two-faced here. They were throwing shade behind the scenes here, okay? This is someone here who is cold. With that heartbreak, yeah, they're wicked. Twin flame in the reverse. Wow. Your wisdom. That's why you survived. Divine timing, honey. Soulmate bond. Child, please. Divine timing. Things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to be here. Okay, so that's the mask. You know, somebody wanted to act as if you guys found each other. There's roses here and roses there. Okay. But the Four Wands and the security, again, something about somebody's home, something about their foundation here. Okay. Somebody wanted to throw off divine timing. They wanted to delay something because it came up sideways here. Okay. Interesting. Red rum, red rum. Okay. All right, I gotta shuffle these real good. Where's my hold on, you guys. See this reading here? Yeah, there was a party that happened. That went down. That's what I'm getting. There was a party. Okay. Your wisdom could have told you to stay single. Okay. Maybe focus on an upgrade or two with the status symbol here. Like your status was single. Okay. Keep it that way. Yeah, loving yourself. I can't make it up. Almost overindulge on yourself, okay? Like, that's what saved you, walking away. You walked away from a marriage. So you could have been married to somebody and they were plotting, okay? This could be like a counterpart's friend or third party taking out a residence. Oh, third wheel. Yeah, so somebody was in cahoots with a third wheel. Again, money matters were at stake here. Hold on. Grab some sage, honey. Because what? Somebody was real life plotting, okay? Not good. Not good at all. Twin flame in the reverse. You like, oh, you ain't my damn twin flame. You're wicked, okay? Child, please. Somebody tried to hit you with the okie doke. Wow. With the hourglass coming up in the reverse, it's like almost as if somebody tried to stall you out. They wanted you to wait for something. Because I'm getting an energy of you just kicking an hourglass over and be like, I'm out of here. Waiting for shit. Okay? What's going on? Single life. Yeah. That was your wisdom, honey. To stay single and make bank by yourself. Ooh, because somebody was gold digging, honey. Somebody wanted some money. So they've done this before. A sacrifice. They wanted some money off of your back, off of your demise. That's what I'm getting just off top. Okay? And they wanted you to be in this naive energy. Look, shady dealings. Same mistake. I'm telling you, they've done it. They've done it before. Wow. It's coming out clear. Shady dealings. They're supposed to get you to put down your walls, your boundaries, your defense with this security energy. Somebody could even pay somebody to let somebody in, give them the key, give them the code. Some shit like that. Same mistake. They wanted you to make the same mistake as somebody else who already fell victim. I'm fucking done. Wow. Wow. Boiling point. I don't know if they put something in somebody's drink because I'm picking up on a party. Different worlds. This connection crosses cultural timelines or belief systems. And that creates both fascination and friction here. Okay. Wow. So this is someone who was infatuated with you. Maybe even obsessed here. But I feel like they were at odds with you. They were at odds with you. Somebody maybe wanted you to rush into a marriage. This is a scam. Sober life, okay? With no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. Yeah, you had a sobering moment and you saw something here. You picked up on somebody's energy. This person could have been like hyper fixated. They could have been trying to rush you, that Knight of Wands energy, travel partner here. Something was off, okay? Something was off because, again, maybe they got somebody else through overindulgence here, okay? It didn't happen with you. You was like, you know what, let me clean up my act, okay? Especially, at least until I get out of bounds, out of dodge, away from these people because they were being sneaky, okay? Maybe somebody wanted to trauma bond with you. Okay, over the same common vices here, okay? Wow. Like somebody could have off their, I'm getting, it could have been a significant other, okay, but I'm also getting it with somebody's friend, okay? So there was a shady deal. They wanted you to make the same mistake as somebody did in the past. Put down your guard. Okay, let the champagne flow. Thinking that you were surrounded by loved ones and friends, people who had your best interests at heart. Hell no. Okay. I don't know if this person wanted to travel towards you here, but they had a hidden agenda. Like a traveling hitman. Like, what is this? Okay. Yeah, no. So, you know, the nerve of this mofo, like they're trying to get away with something they have already done, okay? And they were planning to do it to you. Sharing space. Yeah, this is someone who wanted to have access to you, okay? Almost like a revolving door, okay? An open invitation is what I'm getting. Okay, it's cricket and I can't. No. Sharing space. Wow. This is sad. Back together in the reverse, pulling strings. Yeah, no. Once you closed the door, that was it. You knew somebody couldn't be trusted and you blocked them. Child, look at that. The block fell on rushing things. Yeah, no. Some of you guys could have even called off an engagement here. Like, we saw the double life. Okay, you were about to marry a killer. People were pulling strings behind the scenes. Unspoken feelings. Again, different worlds. Like, they liked you a little bit here, but it's like you weren't this person's type. And that didn't matter. Somebody had already made a deal with the devil to take you out. Villain vibes. Wow. Unspoken feelings. Yeah, look at this. This is how they really felt. It's giving hatred towards women. I don't know why I'm getting that off top. But back together in the reverse. Yeah, no. You knew once you had gotten away with somebody that they could not come back around. Okay, it was not safe. I'm hearing it was not safe to love anymore. Like, this person was corrupted. Okay. Wow. Let's get some details on these money matters. What? This is an insurance policy? Like, what is this? Is this a spiritual sacrifice here? Well. I'm telling you, never a dull moment here. You blocked this mofo here, okay? Again, you could have called off an engagement here. You broke up with this person. Some of you guys, this was an ex-wife or ex-husband. Take it how it resonates, honey. You decided that door was closed for good. For good. Okay. Yeah. When you took that long mile, you did not look back. Bridges and baggage. You never look back. Okay? You never look back. Yeah, blocked is over. Okay? You don't give a damn about who's gossiping here. Blocked is over. Yeah, your wisdom was something else. It was right on time. Because this person here, I feel like they grew some level of disdain for you. Because they no longer had you in their grips. And they were plotting. They were plotting. This is somebody who turned on you. Wow. Okay. Wow. Somebody wants to have a discussion. Okay. I don't know if they're trying to put you in the group chat or what, but you're not interested. Okay, this mother and daughter duo is popping up again. There were a lot of people behind the scenes pulling strings. Like, somebody had marked you for a sacrifice here, and this was not the fuck that, okay? Not at all. Yeah, gossip. A church witch is in the reverse. Manipulating views and likes when it comes to these shady dealings. Pluto, okay? So somebody wanted to, like, manipulate the way you were seeing a situation is what I'm getting, okay? Deep introspection and transformation, confronting fears. Hidden truths coming to light, yeah. The hidden truth that's coming to light is that this person has done this successfully in the past. And I feel like that's what they're trying to run from here. They're trying to keep buried. They're working with somebody on the inside to do so. So I don't know if something is already under investigation here, okay? Wow. So they were running their mouth. Because, see, you went into a dark night of the soul here, realizing that someone that you had love for, could be multiple people, were actually okay taking you out. sacrificing you for a lump sum. Okay, that is what the dark night of the soul was about. But somebody else was framing it as something else. Okay, you know, they were plotting little by little. They made a shady deal to start manipulating the energy around you here. Okay, you staying sober, you staying aware. Okay, not just sober when it has to do with substance abuse, but sober to drama, bullshit. You not giving in. That's what kept you on your toes. Okay, the manipulation didn't work. You know. So anybody who's new to the journey, you know, when you have a routine surrounding overindulgence here, it's easier for illusions and projections to stick and confuse you here. Okay. Yeah, double life. Somebody here was acting like, you know, they were holier than thou, a church witch. Child, please. This bitch is part of the mob. Okay? They wanted to take from you. These are people who don't know God. Look at this. What time is it? 11:11. You had an awakening just in time. Just in time. And somebody was trying to throw off divine timing here. Okay? Someone did not take heed to a warning, or this is what they did. Yeah, they didn't want you to follow your intuition here. Yeah, protection. You were protected from a fake false marriage here. Okay, conflict of interest here. Somebody literally wants to get with you to steal your money. Okay, maybe somebody knew about some form of inheritance or property or land. Okay, a non-believer. Wow. Passed over grandmother could have left you something here. Child. Well. Shady dealing. Something about timing. Okay. It didn't matter though. Okay. With that sober life energy, because you were no longer distracted. Because somebody in the past, again, there was a party going on here, a lot of gatherings here, you know. But you woke up. You woke up right on time. Wow. Protection. Conflict of interest. This wasn't about love. This wasn't about holy matrimony. This wasn't, no. Somebody was coming towards you for a hit. And with this back together, some of you guys, it's an ex that thought that you would get back together with them. Okay. But this wasn't the same person that you left. Their soul had been corrupted. If they were already like that, it was even more. Okay. Foresight, reward. You became aware that somebody was trying to hit a lick off of your demise. Wow. You could be being rewarded for your foresight here, okay? Because you saved yourself. Yeah, a lover. A lover was wanting a reward. Wow. Damn. So fuck bitter. Somebody turned evil. Downright evil. Okay? What's this? The higher fit energy here. Okay? Defeated. Taurus. Divine intervention is here. And somebody is, for these non-believers, and somebody is feeling defeated behind the scenes here. Okay, because somebody's putting the puzzle pieces together. Wow. That's why they wanted to marry you. The higher fit energy here. Okay. Somebody could be religious. They live a double life, honey. Like they're a psychopath. Loneliness and the magician here. Yeah. You know, they're saying for some of you guys, the only reason somebody married you in the first place was for the money. Okay, you could have got a divorce for this person. And because you did that, then they wanted you to suffer with loneliness and magician here. But you decided to pack it up. Bridges, survivor, loneliness here. Because you knew somebody was wearing a mask. Okay. You know, rather to be in isolation or loneliness than be in the company of a killer. Okay. Generosity here. What the hell is this? a supportive relationship, generous and giving partner, being a mentor, being a valued employee, attracting investors, receiving financial support, making donations here, optimism and abundance here. Yeah, you sobered up to the fact that somebody was not generous here and you needed to stop giving to this person or this situation. Okay. Wow. Okay. Look at this greed, fantasy, child. Somebody was thinking, you know, what their life would be like if they were able to successfully sacrifice you. Somebody's ass was wicked. Okay? Also getting Wiccan. Somebody could be into Wiccan. Look at them. They were manifesting. Somebody was already manifesting on a timeline that didn't even exist. And it had everything to do with the reward that they were going to receive after your demise. Okay? A Sagittarius could be significant here. All right? Effort and perseverance. They were coming up with a plan. So to corner you. Tower. It blew up in their face though because you left. Look, the devil fell to the floor. I'm telling you. I'm hearing skate. They wanted to cause you a tower here, but it backfired. When you left here, when you dropped this devil, this lover, yeah, I can't make it up. Capricorn or Gemini could be significant here. Child. Right on time. Yeah, look at this death. You put a death to this generosity here. Yeah, nah. Okay, somebody could have been working with a secret society here. Nah. You realize who you are, what it is that you have to offer, and something was not right. Generosity. Somebody was taking your kindness for weakness here. Okay? They were hoping that you would continue giving to somebody who was plotting to take you out. And then they were going to celebrate. Wow. Fool. They wanted you to be a fool. Damn, how clear does it have to come out? Yeah. That's how they were going to get success. They wanted you to be a fool. Wow. Wow. You decided to turn the page. Okay. Page. You decided to turn the page though. And go after your own success. Wow. Divine timing is key and is definitely real. Wow. This is crazy. Sun card. Sun card. Okay. Something about meditating at the crack of dawn. That has come up before. The sun and the temperance. Sagittarius Leo energy here. Child, you had an awakening. A full-blown awakening here. Okay. You could have started meditating here. Wow. You've awakened to the fact that these people here wanted you to play the fool. They wanted you to play right into their hand. Okay. Wicked. Very wicked. Because when they took you out, you would have been in the energy of giving to them, nurturing them, loving on whoever this is. You would have been in that energy. They did it before and they were planning to do it again. So this person is trying to get away with a body they already caught, okay? Working with somebody in the system to get let off the hook from that, okay? But they're being exposed for plotting on you in the same manner, in the same way. This was a big sacrifice, apparently. Let's close it out, okay? Let's close it out. I cannot. People are wicked. Like, wow. Zen. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. You were never supposed to see it coming, okay? Yeah, look, you left these people behind. 8 of baskets with the 10 of coins. Could have left a whole family, a community behind here. Okay, some of you guys, it's a organization or a group. Please. They wanted you in this energy. This Mother of Baskets energy here. Okay? Ciao. Wow. I'm hearing slumber. Okay? Who the fuck are you supposed to be? Sleeping Beauty? Yeah. They're gossiping, child. So they wanted you in this energy, Mother of Baskets here, while they were like pulling on your energy, siphoning. Look, like this was some type of ritual they were going to perform here, okay? While you were in this energy of giving to them freely, okay? And this is what they were doing in the background here, okay? Wow. Okay. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. You didn't take what they were giving. Like some, yeah, they were gonna put something in your food, honey. Look at this shit. You say, I don't want that. I don't want that. As a matter of fact, I'm on the next train up out of here. Okay? Yeah, no, it got rejected. That's how they took somebody out in the past. I'm telling you, they had some type of party or gathering here and they put something in somebody's drink. Look at it. You got the Ace of Baskets with the Seven of Nines. You want some? I'm cooking. Hell no. Hell no. Could even be a mother figure that was going to play into it. No. Last spread, I got to get up out of here because people wicked as shit. Okay? Look at this Son of Knives. Yeah. The Sun. Again, you awoke to this plot. How they were going to attack you. Right? You awoke. Empress energy here. Bottom of the day, look at this. We got the Hangman energy. Okay? You were the next sacrifice. Wow. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Members, I am uploading your videos today, okay?